Franklin Pierce is a little bit like my hometown in that it is a small community and everyone knows everyone, and it brought me out of my shell a little more to make new connections with various peers and staff members around here.
I definitely think I've changed between my high school self to now. High school, I really didn't know what I wanted. I knew I wanted to do something with business. Maybe I knew I wanted to do something with accounting, but I wasn't really too sure. But it wasn't until I came to Franklin Pierce and I met with all the faculty and realizing that everything that I'm doing from this point on is everything that I want to do, and if I don't do something, it's going to reflect differently on my life.
If I was ever graced with the opportunity to get a permanent job in the area, I would take it just because it would give me that opportunity to graduate but not really have to leave the place that I've known to call home for the past 3 years.
Because we had a relationship already through interns that have been placed with C&S and have been successful because of alumni that have gone on to full-time employment, C&S recognized that we were a valuable contributor to their success.
It was them coming to us and us going to them about what can we do for each other, because they were looking for ways to keep talent here, and we're looking for ways of recruiting students, keeping students here, and really giving them a good value when they come here. And so it went from there, and we have our program now.
C&S Wholesale Grocers is a large grocery wholesaler. We're the largest privately held grocery wholesaler in the country. We're kind of the middleman between the manufacturer and your local grocery store. So we basically buy full truckloads of product from manufacturers, and we basically warehouse it in our buildings, and then as customers order it, we will select individual cases and ship it to the stores, typically in full truckloads, but we act essentially as a consolidator. So we provide a crucial service to our retailers so that they're able to compete more in the marketplace.
So one of the vice presidents from C&S had identified an issue with not only recruitment but also retention of good, high-quality employees. His problem was really retaining those new people. They came to Keene, and if you're coming from a cosmopolitan area, a larger city, it can be a culture shock, and for many people it was just that.
We had struggled for many years. I've been with the company for over 20 years. I love C&S, and so I said, what can we do to change things? And there was State Senator Jay Kahn was running on workforce development. We had relationships with the Keene Chamber of Commerce. And so essentially through Phil Suter at the Keene Chamber and Jay Kahn, it was suggested that maybe we reach out to Franklin Pierce. And so a colleague of mine reached out to President Mooney's office, and she was very welcoming of setting up a meeting. So we had our first meeting. It was a snowy day in December, and it was beautiful. This is a rural campus. This is a small place. If people can spend 4 years here and love Pierce, then I think they can find a home in the big city of Keene, New Hampshire.
One of the ways that we talk about ourselves as a university, particularly the undergraduate campus in Rindge, is that we're this beautiful place, this beautiful institution on a hill. And there really are only 2 roads in and out. But we are part of a larger community. We are part of the Monadnock region. We are one of a handful of private institutions in the state. I would like to see us more intentionally being an economic engine and a precious resource to the regions and to the state that we serve. We are educating students that are the future employees for the state and beyond. So that's very much a priority for me, is to continue to work locally and regionally to partner with industries and businesses. And I think the priority is to make sure that our current students have opportunities to further their education or expand their education by having internships or by participating in co-op experiences.
Internship and experiential learning is a hallmark of Franklin Pierce University. It's a requirement for business students. So having an internship wasn't unique. It wasn't something new. It wasn't something that was foreign to C&S. What the difference was there was a much more symbiotic relationship between C&S and Franklin Pierce and the Franklin Pierce student. Then what we also did was we said we wanted to make it different. We wanted to become unique and we wanted to solve the problem. And what we thought and pitched the idea to C&S was to make a cooperative experience. And what came out of that was what was called the C&S Scholars Program.
And the C&S Scholars Program is really a multi-step program where you have opportunities to do some job shadowing, you have some opportunities to do your internship, and then finally you have an opportunity to do what we call a co-op experience where you're receiving college credit for working, and that can be up to 9 credits or 3 free electives. And the hope is, if both parties really like each other, it will result in a full-time job offer. So upon graduation, you'll have full-time employment with C&S.
We have a lot of Franklin Pierce alumni working here at C&S. I think we've probably got about 50 to 60 people across all of the teams here at our corporate and optical locations in Keene.
My role with the C&S Scholar Program is like a mentor. I helped to do interviews with the Scholar Program. I went to campus several times to help recruit for the program, and C&S scholars and interns do work on my team. It's a great building block for students from Franklin Pierce to apply their textbook knowledge to real life experiences, so they get to build on Excel skills and what does it mean to make a journal entry, and take all that textbook knowledge and apply it.
It's great to be a part of a program to help develop students who are interested in any type of field in their career. I've been able to help with interviewing, resume building. I've been a member of a few career panels, which I've also been available to participate in classroom settings, helping them to better understand how they can prepare for what the business world may be like after they leave campus.
Franklin Pierce has really distinguished itself. I think the thing that's really distinguished it is the commitment by President Mooney. Her engagement with the local business community has been outstanding. And the thing that a small school has the flexibility is to be nimble. And so when she got behind this program, everybody got behind this program, and we were able to really achieve something. And we couldn't be happier with how the programs worked out. The first class, we were just blown away by the quality of the students, their engagement, their preparedness. So we're hoping that this program is, something that can be modeled by other companies in the New Hampshire and Western Massachusetts regions. Again, it's a win-win for the students, for the school, and for the employers that are looking to fill positions.
What really attracted me to the program was the security that it provided. Granted, I performed well. After this internship this year, if I do well and they like me, then hopefully I continue into a co-op senior year. And if they still like me and I still perform well, they offer me a job right out of college. I absolutely can see myself staying in this area and working at C&S. I'm the first out of the past 2 or 3 generations of my family to go to college, so coming out of college with a job it's a pretty big deal for myself and my family.
What I'm most looking forward to being over there and being a part of this internship is just getting a feel of a work environment. And I think being in a bigger business atmosphere will help me hone in on what it is I do want to pursue as a career in the future.
I think that's what's really nice about C&S too, is having an internship that may lead into a job is something that's so secure, especially for so many students. And C&S is such a great company, and they do care about their employees and as well as the students here, so I really like knowing that.